Most people think that Facebook ads fail because of the targeting. But what if I told you from running hundreds and hundreds of ad managers that it's not the targeting that makes your ads fail? It's because you're not getting the creative right. Why? Because creative is the new targeting. And in this video, I'm going to show you different types of ad accounts that we run ourselves and the difference between creative that does call out your customer to creative that doesn't call out to your customer. And you will understand by the end of this video how to do it for your own ads. But before we get into that, I want to introduce you to the Ads Clinic. This is my school group, completely free, where you can join 4,500 people by going to this page and joining, and you'll get access to my community of fellow advertisers from all over the world asking questions about their Facebook ads to get them right and get them profitable. You'll also have access in here to my Facebook Ads Masterclass 2026, where I show you how to build ads post Andromeda to get extremely profitable ads for your business. You've also got a calendar here with plenty of drop-in calls, all for free. So go and check out the link below and come and join the Facebook Ads Clinic today. So it's very, very confusing for a lot of people because over the last 10 years, we have been targeting our ads through interest. We'd have our creative, we'd have our ad sets, but those ad sets would be built up through different types of interest base. And what we'd be doing is chasing those different interests to find the bits of data nuggets that hold our ideal customer. And all we're trying to do is pull those customers out and get them to our location to become customers. Now, that has changed. Post Andromeda, it's completely changed. We are just not doing that anymore. So you may have heard of media buyers like ourselves talking about broad targeting and Vantage Plus, calling out to your ideal customer through your creative. And you're probably just understanding, how do we do that? So let's take a look at what I mean by interest based. You can see with this particular ad set, we're spending about 5,000 a day in the US on this particular ad set. And you can see in here, the only thing we've got chosen is obviously where they're based up here, along with 30 plus age group, and there is no detailed targeting. Now, what we mean by interest based is what we would have done prior to Andromeda and prior to broad targeting, because it's been going on for about 2 years, is we would have gone in here and we would have put demographics in it. So if I'm looking at Facebook ads advertising, I would have looked at social media and see what comes up. So we'd go social media, online media, we'd choose that one. We've got social media and marketing down there. So we would start finding the groups of people or interests where they would hang out. Now, we've been doing this for years and years and years, and it's been extremely successful, but Meta is changing, and it has changed a lot in the last 12 months. We are now most of the time going broad or Advantage Plus. Now, the difference between the two is Advantage Plus is when you would just keep everything, let Meta make the decisions completely on its own. We've gone broad here, which means that we're just putting in a bit of an age range that we don't want to go below 30 for this particular client. So that's essentially the only difference. Now, let's get on to what we mean by calling out to our ideal customer through our creative. So what I'm going to do there, I'm going to go into my own ads first. And we've got a couple of ads here where we've got some creative here of how to run Facebook ads the right way. So it's an image of myself. I'm pointing at my school community. I'm making the consumer or the particular prospect aware that it's a school community at the bottom with a CTA, join our free school community. The calling out to our ideal customer is through the text that we've got here. So for business owners making 5K per calendar month, how to run Facebook ads the right way. The only people who are going to now pay attention to this ad are business owners making 5K per month who want to run Facebook ads the right way. So we're going to be looking, they're going to read this bit first. So how to run Facebook ads the right way. So that if they're struggling with their Facebook ads, I could also use, are you struggling with your Facebook ads? And I do so in various campaigns. But on this particular one, how to run Facebook ads the right way. If they're struggling, that's going to resonate with them, and that's going to catch them. It's going to be the hook that catches them in, and they're going to probably then read more. They might read this bit above, which is for business owners making 5K per calendar month. They realize that's them, or if it's not them, they might think, do I check out this particular link? Is it right for me? You can see how we're starting to call out to the various customers, and we can use different types of creative and different types of wording to do so. This one here, I'm not mentioning Facebook in here, but I am in the top part of my text. So I can't believe we're giving all this away for free. It's going to grab someone's attention very, very quickly, and then they'll read the text, which is tired of throwing money at Facebook ad campaigns that should be working. Join my free school community where businesses come to get better results fast. Free training videos, expert advice. Now bear in mind here, you can't see it on this particular one. If we were to look at this as an actual Facebook ad post, we would have a see more ... just around here, just above come to get, or it might just be to the right hand side of better results fast. So they're not going to see, unless they click see more, they're not going to see these ticks. So what we want to make sure is that in our first sentences, we need to get as much information about calling out to our ideal customer as we possibly can. So tired of throwing money at Facebook ad campaigns that should be working. The people who are going to read that are the people who are tired of throwing money at Facebook campaigns that aren't working. So that's what we mean by calling out to our ideal customer. Now we could also, as another trial, we could take that and we could put that text on top of this one. So my face of going like this could actually work quite well if we were to use that particular tired of throwing money at Facebook ad campaigns should be working, putting that text on top of here, or you could move around and have that text up there, move I cannot believe we're giving this away for free, maybe down here. It's just starting to test out different types of things. Now, and I wouldn't worry about your kind of layouts, because you could think, well, putting too much text on here might get a little bit scrambled and it might be too much text on the image. I would try things out, guys. I've got some really, really ugly ads that work really, really well. So again, here, same hook for business owners making 5K a month, how to run Facebook ads the right way. You've also got me dressed up as a doctor, hence, it's called the Ads Clinic. So I've tried to keep that within the niche. A little bit of humor. It might attract someone in. It might actually detract. So it might bring people in who think that I'm going to talk about something to do with medicine or something like that. But then they realize this is not for them, because I would go how to run Facebook ads the right way. So they'd realize this isn't for them. We've got a video here, which I can just play in a second if it does play. So again, we're going with this hook. These hooks have been working for us and our team. So my team have looked at, let's carry on working with this particular hook because it's working really, really well. So let's play this.
I literally can't believe I'm giving this all away for free. If you're running Facebook ads and you're not getting the results you need.
I can't believe I'm literally giving this away for free. If you're running Facebook ads and not getting the results you need, that has all happened within the first 5 seconds. Calling out to our audience within the first 5 seconds with a hook that they are resonating with. I've gone in for the, I can't believe I'm giving this away for free. That happened in the first 1.5 seconds, just under 2. And then we're calling out to them again by telling them that it's about Facebook ads. So there's some examples of what I'm doing right now. If we go into this one, this is another client of ours. You can see here, after running loads of tests for hooks, this client spent quite a considerable amount of money. They spend about 5,000 a day. Your doctor said your labs are fine, but you don't feel fine. So we tested lots of different hooks out to try and find out the hooks that resonate with this particular audience in the state of America. And this was the winner. And this is resonating really, really well with the people in that state. Now, the other thing we've added here is in South Portland, Maine. So we found with this particular client and others that if we put the geography and the location on the ad prominently, we will get better leads coming through because those people are in the exact radius that we want them to be. So they've realized that they agree with that. Your doctor said the labs are fine, but you don't feel fine. So they're thinking, no, I still don't feel fine, even though I've been to the doctors once or twice. And this clinic is in South Portland, Maine, so that's ideal for me. And that brings them in. We've also figured out over the months that functional medicine, using the words functional medicine, is a great hook. So functional medicine and advanced testing in South Portland, Maine. So people understand functional medicine and advanced testing, that's something they've been researching, will see this ad and in the first instance know that this is exactly for them because that is what we are talking about. We have got the same thing here, preventative testing in South Portland, Maine. Claim your $100 voucher. We've got some scarcity in here for only 20 available. And then some of the particular tests that we'll be doing, gut mapping, hormone testing, toxins, heavy metals, genetic testing, cancer detection, food sensitivity. So again, we're calling out to the people, only the people who are interested in preventative testing in South Portland, Maine are going to be interested in this. And then a bit of scarcity and a bit of an offer here of a $100 voucher. Let's play one video here for you. This is the start of what we had, one of the walk-ins. Again, you can see we're calling out to in South Portland, Maine. Still feeling awful after being told everything looks good is another hook that we've been testing and it's working. So we would let that play.
Matrix. Since I hit the big 3-0 a few years ago, I decided I wanted to take.
So you can see there, since I hit the big 3-0 a couple of months ago, so we're calling out to that age group. So we actually ran this ad using different actors of different age groups. So we kept the same video structure, everything was the same because we know that video structure works. We've kept it in South Portland, Maine, but we also had different age brackets of people with the same hook, but they would say the opening line differently. Since turning 50 a couple of months ago, since turning 60 a couple of months ago, since turning 40 a couple of months ago, and then we'd be hitting different personas because again, we're calling out to the persona that we're wanting to target.
Come with me to Matrix. Since I hit the big 3-0 a few years ago, I decided I wanted to.
Something else in there, after 5 seconds, which is our hook time, we then claim your $100 voucher and free assessment. So I hope that gives you an idea of what we're talking about when we're saying calling out to your ideal customer and not using the interest base in an ad set. So as at the beginning of the video, I showed you that's what we used to do by choosing our interests, which we're not doing anymore. We're now calling out to our customer, our ideal customer, through our creative, whether it's statics or whether it's video and voice over the top of the video. I hope that helps and I'll see you on the next video. Remember, if you want any help with your Facebook ads, join the link below and join our school today. See you soon.